This is Essentials of Global Health, the first one at NTU, and probably the first one in these countries, even though I have been planning this for years since I was heavily involved in the global health issues in my career. And fortunately, I got some very good colleagues coming back from United States, so finally we can make it true to have this course at NTU. So today we will give you a brief descriptions how we want to do this course. And for those who have already registered, you definitely have the right to retain it. For those who are not in our list, and if after this class you are still interested, and we did some preparations. Yes, we can accommodate as many as we like. Okay, so don't be worried about it. And first of all, I have to do some self-introductions. My name is Chang-Chuan Chan. You can call me Professor Chan from College of Public Health. I'm one of 3 instructors of this course. And I just want to give you some very brief themes of this course is about. One is what is global health. You will learn from this course, okay? And then why it matters. Hopefully through these lectures, discussion, we can have some fruitful interactions and to come to a conclusion. Global health does matters. And another thing is why now? Why you're taking this course now and why this is so important now, globally. So this will be 3 themes that will come back once, again in this class. So later on I will let the other 2 of our instructors to give you their views of this global health and this course. Then I will introduce our TA, then we will run through some hopefully interesting exercise. Then we have some videos, and I will go through this requirement of the course. Then we will have another 1 hour to complete the registrations, etc. Because we do like to have our class formed officially by the end of the day, and next week we can form groups and we can start our class. So first I will introduce Yawen, Professor Zheng Yawen from our Department of Health Policy and College of Public Health.
Okay. So, sorry. So my name is Zheng Yawen. You can call me Professor Yawen, because if you call me Professor Chen, it will sounds very similar to another Professor Chen. So I'm an associate professor in Institute of Health Policy and Management, School of Public Health. And I received my bachelor degree from NTU, Department of Public Health. And then I have my master degree from Harvard School of Public Health, and also my doctoral degree in epidemiology from Harvard School of Public Health. And now I'm teaching health policy and social epidemiology and also occupational health. So it's very encouraging to see so many people are here. I bet you are very interested in global health, but we may all wonder what global health means and how to define the scope. So if you had read the New York Times articles provided by Professor Chen, which is on our CIBA, and you will find that different people define the global health very differently. And people from different background, different nationality, or in different time define global health very differently. So in the past, people will consider global health as a study to study the problems, the health problem in less developed countries. But nowadays we know that all health issues are related to global factors. And my specialty is on social epidemiology, which is to study the distribution of disease by the social structure and how social factors affect the disease pattern and how social factors affect population health. So in this lecture, I will be giving in this course I will be giving two lectures. One will be more related to my study area, which is social inequality in health, and another lectures will be on the work-related health. So in the second lecture, I will talk about how our working condition has been changing in the globalized world, and how the work affect our health and also population health. So my two lectures are scheduled in April. So it's a great pleasure to work with Professor Chan and also our TAs. And as you may know, that Professor Chan is a very experienced teacher, and this is our first time to organize such a course. And I look forward to working together with the team and also with students. Thank you.
Thank you, Yawen. So next time you call her Yawen, Professor Yawen. Chen is me. Then the next one is Professor Li Zhender.
Hi. Anybody know where it is? Machu Picchu? Yeah, this is Machu Picchu in in Peru, and sort of the side benefits of doing global health when I visited my partner in Lima. So my name is Shen-Ho Lin. You can call me Dr. Lin or Professor Lin. And my background is in medicine, so I'm actually a medical doctor trained in family medicine. But I became very interested in public health and global health. So I also went to Harvard, studied master and doctor for epidemiology, and I'm now an assistant professor in the Institute of Epidemiology and Preventive Medicine of the College of Public Health over the medical campus. And I also jointly affiliated with the Infectious Disease Research and Education Center of NTU. So just to give you a very quick overview of my research interest, I am doing study on the epidemiology of infectious diseases with a particular focus on tuberculosis. 结核病, 肺结核, tuberculosis. You'll hear about this term again and again in 3 weeks. And so in brief, I have been studying the determinants. You also hear about determinants again and again, and risk factors of tuberculosis. Why people get sick, how people get sick, and in particular, why only poor people get sick from tuberculosis. And if we know better about this link, can we do any intervention to prevent or to minimize the consequences of infectious diseases in especially low-income countries? And another research area of my interest is how to assess the impact or potential role of a new technology or new idea. For example, the new diagnostic tools of infectious diseases in order to help better control the disease. And so just about the course, I'm actually very excited about this course. In fact, I'm very jealous of you that you'll be able to take this course, because about 15 years ago, when I was like you, a college student, I was like walking in the campus and with some interest in global health, but there was no such a course or any formal program on global health at NTU at that time. And thanks to Professor Chan, it's now the first time that we have this very exciting course and give you a very good overview of global health. For example, 15 years ago, when I thought about global health, the only thing I can imagine is that people go to developing countries and treating people for infectious diseases, and that's it. But you'll see very soon that global health is much more than that, and we're going to bring you a very different aspects and very different perspectives of all kinds of issues of global health. lastly, I encourage you to discuss with us and with your colleagues and classmates, either during the class and after the class. So if you have any question or anything you want to discuss with me, you can feel free to email me. And also, given the variety of students, we have very different students from very different disciplines and from different countries. So make sure you talk to us and talk to your colleagues after class. And you'll find you can learn a lot from your colleagues, maybe more than you can learn from us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Senator, for
it's
about,
wonderful.
It's about science, right? And technology, and dedicated people, and social organizers, so everybody is involved. This is all about, and in the future, in our future course, we will give you some short videos to show you some specific topics that we think will give you a very concrete and concise descriptions of what specific global health issues about. But the essence of that is you have to have a dedicated people and with good knowledge and good organizations, skills, and strong heart to overcome all the obstacles to make good things happen. That's all about. And so what kind of global health knowledge you need, right? In the video, some of you may not be familiar with some of the terms, medical terms, but don't worry about it. In our discussions sessions after 2 hours, in spread out sessions, you can ask PAs to clarify some of technical terms, medical terms, public health terms, and some of concepts. Okay, and hopefully after this course, you will know some of these terms, like which country is not on the top 10 highest life expectancy days. Can you push your button? And so where can we see the statistics? Okay. Done? So you will know what life expectancy is about. Anyone know life expectancy? I know there are some students from public health. Can you raise your hand? What is about? How about you?
It's about life. Okay.
So, yep. It's a measure of how long a populations can live. It's a statistics. It's not an individual. It's a statistical population. When we talk about population, we mean a group of people. Like in a country, we have about 23 million people, and we calculate how long this population can last at the date of calculation. So, it's done here? No? But anyone want to say which countries is not on the top 10 list? US? So which is correct?
22nd.
US, okay? So for those who vote for US, your knowledge of global health is good. For those who are not, yeah, probably you eat too much American meat, okay? Why are you laughing? Too many lacto meat, right? That's and next question is, how big is the gap between highest and lowest life expectancy among countries worldwide? Tám. Yeah. Okay. Tám. 40 years. Yeah, quite good. So inequality, the gap between rich and poorest wealthiest and the poorest countries, this kind of inequality that Professor Yawen is going to talk about. This global health about inequality. This is why global health matters. You know why some babies born today they have different futures that we are going to discuss in our course. Okay, another one. That's another one. So what is the major determinant of health? Okay. Yeah. Sam?
For sure, answer just once, okay? If you want to correct your answer, just
Okay. Apparently, the TA makes some technical mistake, right? There's no way to punch 7, right? So, it is the case. Anyway, it's all of that, okay? It's about. So, keep in mind, health is determined by multiple factors. That's what we want to say. That's multiple factors. So we are also learning to use these techniques, these new instruments, and this kind of machine will use in the future in our course. Okay, try to get your feedback. So this is the last one. No? You have 5. Okay. So what does United Nations MDG stand for? Okay, done yet? Okay. It should be number 2, okay? We need number 2, Millennium's Development Goals, okay? It's championed by Professor at Columbia University, Jeffrey Sachs. So he persuaded United Nations to put these as goals. So it guides international policies on development. Okay. Then we will talk about these kind of goals, like eradic extreme poverty and hunger, achieve universal primary care education, promote gender equity and empowerment, reduce child mortality, etc. So these are 8 goals setting by UN when the whole world entered the 21st century, right? That's very important, and we are all living in the 21st century, and possibly we will die in 21st centuries, and these are our goals of doing everything, making money and make yourself happy and helping people. Everything could be about these 8 goals. Okay. Last one. Which organization is not a major global health actors? World Health Organization, World Trade Organization, World Bank, Amnesty International, Rockefeller Foundation. The answer should be 4, right? AI. So, organization, international non-governmental organizations, charity organization. You will learn from our course, like Bill Gates Foundations. There's many rich people who donated their wealth for global health, and they are carrying this well means of people around the world. So you will know about this. This is what we are trying to convey to you. Okay.